boys?
Sure.
Okay. So, tell us about, so you hear me talking about this 100-day challenge, right? So all these guys and gals out here, they are rock stars, like from Austria, like Vienna, to New York City, to Vancouver, to right here locally in Anaheim. And every one of them has their story. You with me? Every one of them can say, okay, so yeah, he was born without a leg, but mine is, you know, my parents were this, or I was that, or the circumstances, and for many of them, the economy, the market. So what advice would you give them to go out and finish that 100 days?
We all have our own obstacles. You know, sometimes it's physical, maybe it's something, the economy, whatever it is. There's always something we got to wrestle with in life. You know, no one's life's perfect. There's always something that we got to overcome. And it's just about finding a way around it. There's no obstacle too big, nothing great that can hold me back. And we can always, we can be unstoppable. That's the word I use. We're unstoppable. We choose to be. So it just starts with the mind.
So you got like that big, like $1 million smile, and they look at you and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, but you know, like he's young, he doesn't have my problems. How much of this is mental for you?
It starts with the mental. It starts with my mind. You know, going through my wrestling, my junior year, there were some rough times going on. My girlfriend of 3 years lost her dad in a tragic accident. My parents are going through a rough divorce. You know, we come home one day, and my dad had left a note saying he left. My mom didn't have a job, and we eventually lost the house. And this is all going on through my wrestling season. So there's a lot of mental things going on with me. But you know, I knew that I had to overcome it. You know, it's just another challenge. It's one of those things that it makes you stronger if you let it. You know, either you're gonna accept defeat or you're gonna get better from it.
Did you ever have a moment where you were talking, like, I'm so concerned, like tomorrow at 3 o'clock they leave, and what I'm concerned is there's a bunch of them that I'm not going to see them again for a while, and they're going to be like this, oh, that was awesome, and then Monday. You know what I mean? So everything I'm trying to get them to work on right now is to finish, to follow through, to persevere. You know what I mean? So tell us, like, I want to know, like, what was the hardest part? Like, when you were getting your ass kicked, when you were like a freshman in high school. And I mean, I got all the stories, man. I was telling you, like, my nephew would like, oh yeah, we'd all say, oh, that, you know, that kid's only got one leg, like, you know, that whole deal. And then it was like, well, it's not fair, he only has one leg. Do you know what I mean? Like, he took the adversity, as your mom, God bless her, right? And she said he took adversity to absolute advantage. But I want you to tell this group about the hardest moment, like losing, and how you overcame it.
I lost a lot.
Most people quit.
Yeah, well, most people quit. You know, I thought about quitting, but always in the back of my mind, I knew what I was wrestling for. Yeah, I knew what I was fighting for. It was more than just a medal or just to win a tournament. It was for my family. You know, it was for me. It was to prove to myself that nothing was going to hold me back. And I had my family to fall back on. You know, they helped me accountable. You know, they held me straight onto that goal of what I was going for. They were always encouraging me, no matter what negative things the outside world brought in. I knew I could always go home. I always had someone I could meet up against who could help build me up.
So you got to get that strong support group, is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely. I couldn't have done it without them. You know, I had a huge support group. You know, all the way from wrestling, but nutritionist, my mental coach, my family. Just that support system to hold me, just to keep me grounded. You know, keep me on track where I wanted to go, and I couldn't have done without them. You know, they helped to lift me up to that national title.
Tell us about the mental coach, because what's so great today, and you know, like professional and then at the collegiate level, I mean, it's like professional athletes. What was the mental coach working with you on? What were some of the things they helped you? You know, the science of keeping your head right. What did they say?
It was a grind. You know, wrestling, cutting weight, school, everything. It wore me. You know, it's like, man, I just want to be done. You know, I was just like counting down the days, and they helped me to look at it a different way.
They're going to be doing that. Oh my God, day 85, 15 more days to go. So what did they tell you?
Well, my coach told me, he's like, just focus on the winning. You know, focus on. I wanted that national championship, and I knew it was a long season to get there. He's like, don't focus on getting there. He's like, focus on being there. Focus on you standing on that podium, winning that trophy, and think about how it makes you feel, how good you feel standing up there knowing I'm here already. Not the journey, just think about the end of it.
Yeah.
What you're going after.
I love it. So tell us about the book you're going to write.
I'm not going to write. My author's in the crowd. Shelly Fry, she's around here somewhere. I'm not a good writer, so.
Hello, do you guys hear that? Hire a writer. So what's the book going to be about?
It's going to be my life story, from not just wrestling, but from being born. You know, I was born missing my leg. Doctors still to this day don't know what happened. And so that's, it's going to have everything I went through, not just wrestling, my family, everything. And hopefully, my goal is that someone can take away from my story. You know, if I can just help one person for the better, like people in my life have helped me, then that's what makes life worth living. So I want to give back.
I love it. And you got that here. You got that. You guys get that? Okay, he's got a big heart. All right, so hold on. So here's what I'm thinking, because I know you got to be on a flight pretty quickly here. And the fact that I got him to fly here, really fast from Arizona, in between, and you got like how many gigs booked between now and the end of the year? How many times are you doing a talk?
Oh man, I'm booked solid till December, and then I have a lot of stuff after that.
And you got to raise your fees. You got to, not on me, but you got to raise it on everybody else. Okay, so if there's a whole bunch of CEOs and owners of companies that they want to find you and have you come do a little talk, is there an email or someplace that they can reach out to?
My website's up, it's AnthonyRobles.com, and then you can contact my agent through there. Still feels really weird, just graduated college, I have an agent, I'm not used to saying that. But AnthonyRobles.com, that's where you can get a hold of us.
Okay, I think all of you should snap a photo and post it on your Facebook page. And let's help him start getting the word out. Will you guys do that for me? I'm going to get out of the way, get ready. Dude, stand up there, bro. You're about to get a whole bunch of free PR, baby. That's what it's all about. Get some photos and get this guy up on Facebook, and let's get the word out, because this guy's got an amazing, amazing story. Snap it up.